Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Tom Cruise, Biography Overview. Tom Cruise, born Thomas Cruise Mapother IV on July 3, 1962, in Syracuse, New York, is an American actor and film producer regarded as one of Hollywood's most successful and influential global movie stars. With a career spanning more than 4 decades, he is known for his intense work ethic, charismatic screen presence, and commitment to performing his own stunts. Early life. Cruise grew up in a working-class family, frequently moving due to his father's job. He experienced a challenging childhood, financially unstable and marked by dyslexia, a learning disorder that made school difficult. During high school, he discovered acting and quickly fell in love with performing. After a brief stint in seminary school, considering the priesthood, he ultimately decided to pursue acting professionally. Breakthrough and stardom. In the early 1980s, Tom Cruise began appearing in supporting roles, but his breakout came with Risky Business, 1983. His famous dance in underwear scene became an iconic pop culture moment. Top Gun, 1986. Playing fighter pilot Maverick, Cruise became a global superstar and a defining face of 1980s Hollywood. From that point onward, Cruise consistently delivered box office successes. His mix of mainstream action films and dramatic projects set him apart from other stars. Range of roles and career milestones. Highlights of his varied filmography include Rain Man, 1988, co-starring with Dustin Hoffman, critical and commercial success. Born on the 4th of July, 1989, earned his first Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. A Few Good Men, 1992, known for the courtroom battle and iconic line, "You can't handle the truth." Jerry Maguire, 1996, second Oscar nomination. Famous catchphrase, "Show me the money." Mission Impossible series, starting 1996, both actor and producer. The franchise became one of the most successful in film history. Cruise is known for performing high-risk stunts himself, including climbing the Burj Khalifa and hanging off airplanes. Commitment to real stunts. Cruise's reputation for doing practical stunts is legendary. He trains extensively for each film: motorcycle chases, skydiving, helicopter piloting, and is known to push action filmmaking to new levels. His work ethic has contributed significantly to the modern blockbuster era. Personal life. Cruise has been married 3 times, to Mimi Rogers, Nicole Kidman, and Katie Holmes, and has 3 children. His personal life has often been the subject of media scrutiny, including his association with the Church of Scientology, one of the most publicly discussed aspects of his off-screen life. Legacy and impact. Tom Cruise is widely considered one of the last true movie stars, actors whose name alone can carry a film's box office performance. Beyond fame, he has helped reshape action cinema and continues to release hit films well into his 60s, defying Hollywood expectations about age and physical performance. In summary, Tom Cruise's career is defined by ambition, discipline, and an enduring commitment to delivering theatrical, high-adrenaline entertainment. He remains one of the most iconic and bankable actors of all time. Tom Cruise, expanded biography. Continued career evolution, 2000s, present. By the early 2000s, Tom Cruise had already secured a place among the world's most recognizable actors. Instead of slowing down, he took on even more challenging and diverse roles. 2000's key films: Mission Impossible 2, 2000, directed by John Woo, stylized action and massive box office success. Vanilla Sky, 2001, a psychological drama. Cruise played a complicated, emotionally fractured character. Minority Report, 2002, directed by Steven Spielberg. a blend of sci-fi and action that became highly influential. The Last Samurai, 2003, earned him a Golden Globe nomination for his performance as a disgraced soldier seeking redemption. Collateral, 2004, in a rare villain role, Cruise played a cold contract killer opposite Jamie Foxx. The role was widely praised as a career-challenging shift. War of the Worlds, 2005, reuniting with Spielberg in a massive hit that cemented his standing as a blockbuster anchor. During this era, Cruise began focusing heavily on producing films through his partnership with Paula Wagner at Cruise Wagner Productions, giving him more creative control over projects, especially the Mission Impossible franchise. Second career renaissance, 2010s, many actors shift to supporting roles later in their careers. But Cruise reinvented himself by embracing practical stunt action filmmaking at a level few stars attempt. Key films 2010 to 2020, Mission Impossible, Ghost Protocol 2011, Cruise scaled the outside of the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world. Edge of Tomorrow 2014, a critically acclaimed sci-fi film where Cruise trained extensively with heavy exoskeleton suits. Mission Impossible, Fallout 2018, included a high-altitude halo jump and a helicopter chase piloted by Cruise himself. Critics and audiences began to view Cruise as a performer obsessed with cinematic authenticity, pushing boundaries to make movies thrilling to experience in theaters. Top Gun Maverick 2022, global cultural revival. Although released decades after the original, Top Gun Maverick became one of the biggest triumphs of his career. Cruise insisted that the flying sequences use practical aerial photography, not CGI. Actors trained inside real fighter jets, with Cruise guiding the training program. The film became a worldwide box office sensation, a cultural moment credited with reviving post-pandemic box office attendance, one of the biggest hits of his career. Showing that Cruise could still dominate global cinema. Professional characteristics Tom Cruise is known for: trait description, work ethic, studies every technical detail of stunts and film production. Physical discipline, performs intense training, pilots aircraft, skydives, races motorcycles. Producer's mindset, oversees story development and action design, ensuring audience impact. Perfectionism, known to push for retakes until every scene feels cinematic. Directors often describe him as relentlessly focused and able to motivate large teams on demanding film sets. Philanthropy and public image. Despite being intensely private, Cruise has supported various humanitarian causes over the years, including children's hospitals and disaster relief efforts. Yet his personal life, including his involvement with Scientology, has generated extensive media scrutiny, shaping his public image into one of Hollywood's most analyzed and mysterious figures. Legacy and cultural significance. Tom Cruise remains one of the few actors whose name alone can guarantee an audience. He represents a rare era of movie stardom where charisma, physicality, and international appeal drive box office success. Over $10 billion in global box office earnings throughout his career. One of the last major stars to consistently perform high-risk stunts. Known for pushing films to be true theatrical events, not just entertainment. As he continues filming new installments of Mission Impossible and other large-scale projects, Tom Cruise shows no signs of slowing down. His career has become a personal mission to keep the blockbuster experience alive. Tom Cruise. Further expansion. Personal life and relationships. Tom Cruise's personal life has long attracted media attention. He has been married 3 times. Mimi Rogers, 1987 to 1990, an established actress who introduced Cruise to Scientology. Their marriage ended amicably. but Cruise later described himself as too young to settle at that point in his career. Nicole Kidman, 1990 to 2001, met on the set of Days of Thunder, 1990. They adopted 2 children, Isabella and Connor. During the 1990s, they were considered one of Hollywood's power couples, appearing together in films such as Far and Away, 1992, and Eyes Wide Shut, 1999. Their sudden divorce in 2001 shocked the industry. Katie Holmes, 2006 to 2012, Cruise's relationship with Holmes became massive tabloid news. The actor famously declared his love during the Oprah Winfrey Show, jumping on her couch, a moment that became one of pop culture's most replayed clips. They share a daughter, Suri Cruise. Born in 2006. Holmes filed for divorce in 2012. The settlement was swift and private. Though widely covered by the media, Cruise remains fiercely protective of his children's privacy and rarely discusses family matters publicly. The Scientology connection. Tom Cruise's association with the Church of Scientology is one of the most talked about aspects of his personal life. He joined in the late 1980s, and the organization frequently identifies him as one of their most high-profile members. Key points: Cruise has credited Scientology with helping him overcome dyslexia. His advocacy has occasionally sparked controversy, particularly public statements critical of psychiatry and antidepressants during the mid-2000s. His relationship with Scientology remains a subject of constant public curiosity, though he rarely addresses it in recent years. Regardless of opinions, Scientology has undeniably influenced his public image and personal decisions. Awards and achievements. Tom Cruise has earned numerous accolades. 3 Golden Globe Awards. Born on the 4th of July, 1989, Jerry Maguire, 1996, Magnolia, 1999, Academy Award nominations. Best Actor. Born on the 4th of July, 1989, Best Actor, Jerry Maguire, 1996. Best Supporting Actor, Magnolia, 1999, though he has not won an Oscar to date. Cruise is considered one of the most influential actors of his generation. His legacy, especially in action cinema, is often compared to legends such as Jackie Chan and Buster Keaton due to his obsession with real stunts. Cruise as a producer and business strategist. One of Cruise's smartest career moves was becoming a producer. He co-founded Cruise Wagner Productions, which produced multiple Mission Impossible films. His involvement in production allows him to shape storylines and casting. Approved directors influence the marketing of his films, decide stunt execution and scale. He doesn't just star in movies, he architects them. Stunt philosophy: if it can be real, make it real. Cruise pushes filmmaking toward authenticity. Examples of extreme training and prep: film stunt, skill Mission Impossible, Ghost Protocol, climbed the outside of the Burj Khalifa. Mission Impossible, Rogue Nation, hung outside a military aircraft during takeoff. Mission Impossible, Fallout, learned helicopter piloting for the chase scene. Top Gun Maverick, insisted cast undergo fighter jet flight training. He treats each stunt like a character performance, about commitment, not spectacle. Public image in the last movie star label. In an era where franchise characters overshadow actors, Cruise is one of the few remaining stars whose name alone can guarantee a worldwide audience. He avoids social media, rarely gives personal interviews, and maintains an old-fashioned mystique. Critics often label him the last traditional Hollywood movie star, an action filmmaking pioneer, a perfectionist dedicated to theatrical cinema, whether loved or critiqued. Tom Cruise has stayed relevant across 4 decades, a feat few actors accomplish. Legacy: Tom Cruise's career is defined by Unmatched dedication to craft reinvention during multiple eras of Hollywood, a profound impact on action filmmaking and audience experience even into his 60s. Cruise refuses to slow down, continuing to film massive Mission Impossible sequels and new action projects.
Bye bye, thanks for watching, bye.